Hello and welcome to Story Time with Miss Paloma. And today we're going to be reading a story called When I Grow Up. What do you guys want to be when you grow up? I wonder what this kid is going to be when he grows up. You guys ready to find out? Let's get started? Okay, let's get started. When I Grow Up by Al Yankovic. I waited so long for the hours to pass, but soon it was noon and Miss Crimp's class. And Thursday at noon, I'm sure you know well, is the time of the week when we do our show and tell. And this week, the subject was so special to me. It was, when I grow up, what am I going to be? That's something I'd really like to think about, and I just couldn't wait to tell all those and let all those thoughts out. So when Miss Crump said, "Who's ready to share?" you can guess who was there, his hand in the air. I raised my hand as high as they go, and I bounced up and down. What do you know? Well, Miss Crump picked me, yes, me to go first. Oh, I was so happy, I thought I would burst. I proudly stood up and began my orientation concerning my choice for my future vocation. Esteemed friends and colleagues and dear Miss Crump, I know what I'm going to be when I grow up. Why, I'll be the greatest chef you've ever seen. The world will go crazy for my hot cuisine. I'll tantalize taste buds with my rigatoni, saute with black truffles, pickled bologna, surrounded by kumquats and candied pig's feet, topped with shrimp-flavored lollipops. Bon appetit! My walls will be filled with awards I've gotten for toast on a stick and my Twinkies au gratin. My kitchen will be the most famous in France. So make a reservation 12 years in advance. There's no doubt about it, I'm certain, you see. A world-renowned chef is what I'm going to be. That's very nice, Billy, sweet Miss Crump said. Who wants to be next? Maybe Susie or Fred? I said, hold the phone, I haven't departed. Hang your seats, 'cause I'm just getting started. See, maybe instead, I could be a snail trainer. Man, wouldn't that be awesome? Why, that's a no-brainer. I'll teach all my snails to do really neat tricks, and they'll play dead, roll over, and even fetch sticks. But of course, all sticks will come back 2 years later. But working with snails, what could be greater? They'll do any stunt that I ask. I like holy moly. I'll train them to pedal a bike really slowly. Then I ooze through the huge ring of fire and crawl at a snail's pace on a high wire. Then finish by writing my name with their trails. That's right, I'll be Billy, the master of snails. Or else, maybe I'll be a lathe operator who makes hydraulic torque wrench calibrators, which fine-tunes the wrench that's specifically made to retighten the nuts and the lateral blade. That's directly beneath the main radial sockets inside a cooling system of X-14 rockets. And since the profession is as cool as can be, well, who would better do it than me? Say, here's an idea, perhaps just for laughs. I might make a living by milking giraffes. Oh, it's so cliche to get milk from a cow. I bet all those cows need a break. Anyhow, imagine me milking way up in the air. I'd use a tall ladder instead of a chair. What? Milking giraffes? Said Miss Crump. Oh, please, I countered. How else could we make giraffe cheese? Now, don't interrupt me. I'm not really through yet. There's still a lot of stuff that I'm planning to do yet. 'Cause maybe I'll be a gorilla masseuse. Or an artist who sculpts chocolate mousse. Or a rodeo clown, or a movie director, or maybe professional pickle inspector. A big sumo wrestler, or a hedge fund investor, or smelly pit-sniffing deodorant tester. Or I'll be an expert on nuclear fission, or else a foot model, or a friendly mortician. Or a waiter, or a skater, or a master debater, or dinosaur dusting museum curator, or TV repairman, or sidewalk sign waver, or a part-time assistant tarantula shaver. And that's what it's about, Miss Crump said. Now, Billy, please make up your mind. This is getting quite silly. Which of those things are you going to choose? I shuffled around and I looked at my shoes. And finally I said, my great-grandfather Bob been a whole lot of things. I had a whole bunch of jobs. A butcher, a barber, a bellman, a bouncer, a telephone psychic, a bingo announcer. You know what? He just turned 103, and I bet he still doesn't know quite what he wants to be. See, I'm only 8, and so frankly I'm hoping you'll cut me some slack if I leave options open. Let's just wait and find out and my future begins. Hey, I might have time to do all of those things. And when the bell rang, we all went to lunch, and I was sipping on my pineapple punch. I pondered professions I'd like to enter, like a brave firefighter or crazy inventor. Or maybe, just maybe, when I grow up, I can be a great teacher like Mrs. Crump. The end. Wow, what a great story. There's so much to do when you grow up, and there's so much to be when you grow up. So my question for you today is, what do you want to be when you grow up? That's a hard question, huh? When I grow up, I think I want to be maybe a teacher. Maybe I'll be an actress. Maybe I'll be a lawyer. We'll see. Let me know on Seesaw what you want to be when you grow up, and then I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.